Good morning, folks. This is Monday the 20th of April. Today's workout is ginger. Weird thing about ginger, right? So ginger isn't just wonderful red-headed people in Scotland. It is also what, I think it's a Glasgow thing. I'd never heard it before I went to Glasgow. Ginger is fizzy juice. So ginger, iron brew, fizzy juice. It's weird, I don't know. Anyway, so trivia. 8 rounds for time, so work your way through the list. 16 high pulls, 16 goblet squats, 16 lateral jumps and 16 ab mat sit-ups. How heavy you go will have an impact for how long this takes, also how high you jump. So you could do, if you've got something that you can jump onto and over, then that would be an option. So the 16 high pulls, depending on what you've got, whether you've got your WOD object, you've got a kettlebell, you've got a dumbbell. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, make sure your heels and your toes stay pushed into the ground, and the movement is propelled mostly by your hips and your legs, okay? So, back stays nice and flat, drive into the floor through your legs, and then follow through with the pull. Okay, so it's coming up to just below your chin height. Try and lead up with your elbows as much as you can so that you don't end up like here. Okay, and that's it. So it doesn't really change much depending on what you use. It's going to look more or less the same. So that's the high pull, and then the goblet squats. You might use the same weight. Going to hold the weight at your chest. So whatever it is, whether it's if it's a dumbbell, I would hold it like this. If it's an odd object, you might want to hold it up here like this. Kettlebell, just hold it in at your chest as well, and then you do your goblet squats. So high pulls, goblet squats, the lateral jump overs. So what I was talking about, if you've got something that you can jump onto or right over, depending on what it is. So you could either do a jump over, or if you've got something higher, how stable do you think that is? I'm not that confident, to be honest. I was going to say you could jump onto it and then off it. So if you've got, say, a normal like 20, 24, 30 inch CrossFit wooden box, maybe you've been bored over the last few weeks and you've made yourself one, then you can jump onto it and go off the other side. Or if you're feeling particularly sprightly, you could jump right over it. If anybody does that, let me know. And then you've got your 16 ab mat sit-ups. Sorry, just before I go on. For the jump overs, as always guys, if you are just mince at jumping, I'm fairly mince at jumping, if you're just mince at jumping, then just have something lower sitting on the ground that you can do a little jump over. Ab mat sit-ups. So for the ab mat sit-ups, if you've got an ab mat, great. They're not that, they're actually I've not checked whether or not they're available, but they're certainly not expensive. They're usually only about a tenner, and like you could get them off Amazon. I don't imagine you can still get ab mats. It doesn't seem like something that would be in high demand. Bit of tenner, if you just put in CrossFit ab mat, you'll find them. Can't promise you'll find them in stock, but you'll find them. So anyway, regardless, soles of the feet together, all the way back, touch the ground above your head, touch the ground in front of your feet. If you've not got an ab mat, I would suggest rolling a towel up. Other things kind of flatten down a wee bit too much. A towel holds itself a wee bit better. Roll a towel up and just put that into the small of your back. Or if you really don't like doing that, just sub ab mat subs for any other core exercise that you really want to do. So that's it, 8 rounds, 16 of each movement. It's 4 time, haul ass. See you later.